Hello, welcome to an episode of What's Your Story? This is an English episode and it's only me. And we have just been going through a full moon in Capricorn, and I wanted to speak about, I think, my own journey and my own findings to hopefully, I guess, inspire you. I have been with the human design system for 10 years now. Yeah, it's 10 years. 9, 10 years. And I've been with the gene key system, I don't know, but the gene key system came into my life not far away from the human design system. And I want to speak about inner authority and the moon and the mind and all of these things that we meet when we work with these systems to have a deeper relationship to and a deeper understanding. Because the human design system is about you coming into your inner authority, understanding what is what. 10 years ago, I understood that I have something that is called synesthesia. And that is, you can have synesthesia in different ways. These are, I would call them gifts. I didn't know that I was like this. I was shown that I was like this. I had experiences, and that is basically that I can feel within my body what is going on in your body. And this happens to me in different ways. For some people, this will occur as people seeing numbers in colors. People will have different experiences with the senses. Yeah, maybe you could say that it's a merging of senses. When I come into the human design system, I have learned that it's basically mechanical. And why I have certain experiences, why other people have certain experiences. I also want to speak a little bit about that. The more discernment you have, and the more you come into flowing with your inner authority, obviously, the nature of you will evolve, will become more heightened. And that might be seen as a default in the projection from the conditioned world, from society, from the stories of the beliefs and projections of other people that are still operating from the conditioning field. I'm not saying that I'm not still operating from the conditioning field. We are still in this journey together. We are doing this together. And I have just been going through a 6 months program with Decoding Your Design with Bella Krystal. Bella Krystal has been on the podcast. It's a Swedish episode. I highly recommend you go in and listen to her story. And this is as always for me when coming into group uh, fractals and working in that container. It's like with yoga. I say with people with yoga that yeah, it looks like we're all doing the same fucking thing, but we don't. We are working with our own system, but it's a joint system because we're all connected. And this is how you understand how everything is connected. Because once I pull some threads and weave in my field, there's things happening easier in the connection in that field over there. We're all like weaving in this fractal field. So I highly recommend to come into a setting where you work together. And hopefully I can invite you into one of these very soon. And what happened through this journey was that, oh, so grateful for Bella, and I'm so grateful for the people that was there because that journey took me on an understanding. I had already, I've worked with the moon for years, but I didn't understand until now. I was mirrored in this fractal how important it is that you understand your moon. And the moon isn't something that we speak a lot about in the Jinki system, but in human design, it's an important aspect as everything else. And it's not like something is more important than the other, but I think it's important that you understand the system within the system because it's easy to say to someone, go and experiment with your inner authority. But I mean, Ra Uruhu also speaks about this, that we are extremely, extremely conditioned. And the system is for the children. But as we work with ourselves, we can understand the system more internally and have a deeper relationship to it. So we can actually meet and face the next generations with the system and actually help them through it. I feel like we also need to be on that journey. And if we end up being deconditioned in the end, that's fucking amazing. We're gonna do the best of our abilities to get there and support the next generations in their truth, in their core truth. And as I said, I have a Capricorn moon. And a Capricorn moon. The moon is home in Cancer. And Cancer and Capricorn is the opposite in the wheel, in the astrology wheel. And it's usually said that the Cancer is the mother sign of the wheel and the Capricorn is the father sign. And what's usually said when you have a Capricorn moon is that you have karma with the lineage. I see it as we all do have that, but I can also see with a lot of my fourth house placements, and I have a stellium helium, as I say it, just to give jokes to the journey in Capricorn in the fourth house. So I'm definitely here to be a cycle breaker. That's my role in my family lineage, to be a cycle breaker. And I have now with honor taken on that role, um, making it sound very easy right now. But anyways, I had such a fun journey with understanding how the moon can really filter. In human design, we say it's a driving force, and it is. It is a driving force, but it also becomes a filter where you might not be seeing clearly. And this is in the moon placement, it's a journey to take back your authority because this is where you have put authority outside of yourself, in your nurturers, in your parents or whoever took care of you when you were growing up. So there will be stories there to take your power back in. And because I have Venus, I have, yeah, it's Mercury, Venus. It's also not Mars and not Jupiter. It's Saturn, it's and Uranus and Neptune in Capricorn. And there's others. I have not I don't remember now, but not Lilith. There's something else in Capricorn. Either way, it's the Neptune placement that is the most interesting because this is still unfolding for me. Because once you have worked through your mental defense and your emotional defense, you can start working with the outer planets. And I'm still definitely working with my mental defense and and my emotional defense and my core wounding. But I have peeked through so I can at least get access to the outer planets. And I think also I do that because my moon placements is here and Mercury and Venus, they're also connected to my outer planets. And I had to see that to really understand why I get so freaking blurred with my vision sometimes and why I keep also looping in certain stories and why I have to go back into certain stories because there's been so much delusion. I mean, I'm born in the cross of fantasy. I'm here to my mission or my cross, the cross I'm wearing, the cross I'm walking, the purpose of my life is to see this illusion for what it is. And also, I have so many placements in my design, not only that I'm born into the cross of fantasy, there's so much fantasy and delusion, like for all of us, but like there's really those words placed in so many places in my design. So it's so like my ground gets really shaky every time I get to see clarity where I didn't have the tools to see the clarity before. That's just my journey. It's for some people it's not that overwhelming and it's not that confronting, but for me it is because of how my design looks. And I don't know why I'm telling you this story, but I just wanted, yeah, I guess it's because I just wanted to inspire you to look at your chart holistically. And I mean, this is what Gene Keys really invites us to do. And obviously, human design also, but Gene Keys really gives you that lens of clarity, I find, from the abstract holistic approach. But I really needed to understand how the moon and the Neptune and all the other planets that I've got activated in Capricorn in my fourth house was connected to really. Because I have, when you work with whatever system or whatever therapy or whatever to really get dig in there and to see clearly, I had to see this to really level up to my next not personal phase, to step into the love of me rather than adapt to the fantasies that I think I have to. It's subconscious. Usually it's very subconscious that we gain through these patterns and I also, isn't it funny that I have so many placements in my fourth house, which is about family and the ancestral line and the home and the house. And I have Capricorn here. And I'm an Aquarius, North North Node Aquarius also. So, oh, and so my South Node is in Leo. So my whole story is like making it about me. And now to see how it's not about me. It's not about me at all. It's about the whole and to transform all these stories and to see why we're really here and to see through the illusion so I can actually walk every single step in my truth and not in the projections or the agendas of an outside world. I think it's truly fascinating. And I couldn't, I just, for me, it's a resonance of truth that has to come. And when that truth landed, or like when that resonance now landed, where I could see, I had to see the thread of how the mechanical systems worked in me on that level. Ah, wow. I'm mind blown. I am in awe again. And yeah, I'm here to share my insights. It's my attraction sphere. So whatever this is awakening in you, I don't know. You tell me. I'm so curious. I freaking love this. And I want to invite you to also look at where you are in your cycle. And there's so many, I'm not going to speak about the transits in this episode more than sharing my findings with my Capricorn moon together with my other placements. But bringing the astrology lens, it's funny. It has been really helpful to me, and I am so excited to bring that lens to you guys that I'm working with, that I do readings for, whomever will cross my path, because it's brought me so much clarity, so much clarity, and it's been very excited. I think I had to learn. I was studying astrology for some times, but it was it was too vague for me. I didn't find the resonance human design really hit home really directly. And then the Gene Key system, I could also see it directly. And now I can bring the astrology in because I can see the elements. I think it's more about the elements, elemental nature of astrology that is helpful once I could see the human design system, because the human design systems explained to me things that I already saw but didn't have the words or language to describe. So now it's so much fun to bring the astrology part of it in because it adds up. It's not, it adds to the story of the mechanics. That's how I see it. Okay, I think this is it. Thank you for listening. And I hope you had a happy moon. It was the happy moon. We had the Capricorn moon in the gate of the joyous. This is my design Saturn placement. I think also it's my Uranus placement. Yes, it is. And it's one of, I really love this. I really, really love this gate. It is a joyous one. So share with me if you have this gate or what you've learned about it. I'm always, oh, I can bring this awareness in because this has been a theme with this moon coming in. And that is also that another reminder that I have always reminded people about, especially when I've done my own episodes with transits, and that is that people will never see you as you are. They will always see through their filters, and they can project all these nice things. They can project all these bad things. It doesn't matter. They always see you through their own lens. They see you through their mechanics. They see you through their traumas. They see you through everything that is their filter. It's not the truth, and you do not have to take it as a truth. You do not have to live through the beliefs and projections of other people or the societal lens. We are shifting this back from three frequencies. So this is not the future anyways. The future is to live from a place of love, and that is inner authority only. And I really want to invite you also to start using the tools to see yourself for who you are and other people, because you don't see people for who they are either. People don't see you for who you are, and you don't see people for who the truth for their truth. You see them through your lens. And this is why human design and the gene keys are such amazing tools to help you see through the illusion. You will still see through the illusion through your lens, but at least you can have more clarity about what is actually happening and not take whatever is happening personal. That is a journey. That is the journey that we are on here. And it doesn't shift like that. It takes time. This is why we're here. But yeah, this is what we're doing. And it's fun. Healing can really be fun. And this again, healing is just about you becoming true. It's got nothing to do with arriving somewhere. It's about operating from a frequency that doesn't take it personally, that does see through the illusion, that lives every moment from your inner authority. That is healing. And it's a fun journey. Once you get out on the other side, it becomes fun. Yes. Okay.